Hello, in this video I'm going to go over the Skydome light. The Skydome light, it can be found right up here under the Arnold tab, and clicking on this, create Skydome light, click on that. You'll see that it creates this really big sphere around your object. What this is doing is it will plug in a map into this Skydome that is a spherical map of an environment that is high dynamic range and generate lights from that. So the sun in the scene will generate a light that's pointing down onto our objects in our scene, and the blue light will be bouncing around, so you'll get really accurate kind of lighting in your scene. And we can find good HDRIs to plug into our color to get accurate lighting in a website here. Let me bring that up. The website I like to go to is called polyhaven.com, and last time I checked, this has been free. They also have models and textures, which is nice, and we can go browse HDRIs. And then we can look through here and find a material that makes sense for our room. So I want this to be indoors. You can search indoors if you want and find something that you think makes sense for your scene. I think maybe something like this makes sense. I want this to be kind of a dilapidated room. So that is kind of a dilapidated room. It'll be very yellow. You can also, if I go back and look at this, you'll look at the material balls on the bottom. They put these down here so you can see what kind of reflections and the overall lighting looks like on a 3D object. So if I click on this, you'll see that too. How they have a glass, a matte white, a chrome, and a glossy kind of blue material. So to download these, you can go up here. There's 4K, 8K. If you don't have many reflective objects where you're seeing your environment, then I would say use a 1K because it will make your lighting faster. We will be having reflective objects in this scene, so I want to go probably to 4K at least, is probably a good number. And I want to be using EXR for the Arnold renderer, and I'm going to download this, and I'm going to put this in my project in my source images. So I'll go find that. I think it was this one, and I'll put it in here in the source images, and this is where you should be putting your textures also. Alright, so that's downloaded, and then I am going to go back to my Maya scene, and to plug in a texture, you have to click on this little checkerboard next to the color. Click on that. This will pop up, and you have to click on the file node. And then in the image name path here, I'm just going to navigate to where that is, and it's this one, empty workshop.exr. Open, and you'll see that it kind of brought in everything. This might have been a different scene that I opened up before, and I will need to find the one that I actually exported. I think it was ballroom, maybe. I brought in a couple, it looks like. Oh, it was that one. So that's what it's looking like. Now I can go back and I'll frame up what my scene looks like. I can even just hide this original light, this area light, so I can see what's happening with just this this Skydome. I'm gonna hit play, and it should go. Now it's in there. And now you get nice kind of bounced light. Overall, kind of looks good. I'll see you in the next video.